It's Week 10 of the National Football League. We'll see the dynamic Justin Fields. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Commanders and the Seahawks. All that and more coming up next.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Leading them out, a first-round pick in the 2017 NFL. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, Etienne once more. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter. Back deep, the veteran Ted Ginn. Taken in at the 22. 13 yards, the tally on the return there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
So the completion good for just 3, and it'll be 2nd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Up the middle they go. George. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So is the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Now it's Ginn. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
This defense for the Commanders, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Seahawks send out their punter. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away.
Here comes the Commanders' offense back onto the field.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Levon Kirkland
coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt. No return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Watson now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes with a big 3rd.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's George, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
$3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On 1st down, Fields.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Washington going to send out their punter.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
2nd and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
So here is Washington now to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Quick throw completed by Watson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down.
From the gun.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Throw right side complete to Carter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Up the middle they go. It's George. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, George. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Touchdown, Washington.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Commanders add 6 to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Out of the gun, Watson.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
From the gun, here's Watson.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This pass finds its way to Williams. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That one caught by Carter. And they work this out past the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Again, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's George. And he's got this down to the 35.
On first down, it's Fields.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
And the Seahawks are going to have it here just past the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will hold at 10.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's George. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. 3rd and 5. Now it's Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now a handoff up the middle. It's George. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. George. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Fields now to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Now Fields. He'll get that one to Carter, complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off from the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
On first down, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over.
And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
To the air again, Fields. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Fields.
He finds his man complete. That's Carter. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. They'll run on 1st down. It's George. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown. Michael Thomas. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd is Watson.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
On 1st down, it's Watson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
As they say.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And this one is right down Broadway. And that'll get the deficit back to 16.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
To throw is Fields.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Fields.
Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
3rd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Fields. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. George. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
On 1st down, it's George. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. On 2nd down now, it's George. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got it.
Touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 13 yards out.
And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
Watson on 1st down.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, it's Watson. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Watson.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Renfro bringing it in over the middle.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
T. Higgins.
His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory.
So for Washington,
they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8.